Hi Ajay, welcome on YourPedia.
Thank you.
Okay, and Ajay, today my this interaction with you is going to be very useful for students because you have got selected in one of the most reputed institute globally, that is Technical University Munich in Germany, which we call TUM. And you got a course which is much sought after course, that is Masters in Management. So everybody wants to get into this course. And needless to say, you have explored more opportunities, you've got some more selections. So we will be discussing at length about this entire thing. And my advice to all the viewers who are listening to us is like this interaction is going to be very, very helpful. So a lot of information from Ajay will come because he has a first hand experience in exploring all these options. So please listen to this video in totality. So over to you, Ajay. I start with your background. Please tell us about your academic background, which part of India you are from, and from where you graduated.
I am from Hyderabad, Telangana. I have studied till my 12th class in Hyderabad, and then I've joined in National Institute of Foundry and Post Technology in Ranchi. Then I have completed my BTech in Metallurgy and Materials Engineering there. After that, I have worked for around 2 years, and during my work, I have also prepared for IELTS, GMAT, and then I have also learned some German. And then simultaneously, I was also applying for the universities, and I have applied for around 6 universities, out of which I have got admission in 3 universities, and TUM is one of them.
Okay, wonderful. So Ajay, can you briefly tell us the universities where you got selected and their QS ranks also, if you can share? Yeah.
So the first acceptance I got is from Kedge Business School in France. So Kedge Business School has a QS ranking of around 50 to 60.
Hmm.
And then the next acceptance I got from KU Leuven. KU Leuven also has a QS rank around between 50 to 60. Both are really good universities. And then I got TUM because TUM application period was a bit late. It started in April. So I applied early and I got my result within 1 month. Then I have chosen TUM over KU Leuven and
Okay.
Kedge
So
Business School.
yeah. So the one relevant question here is, it must be a difficult decision for you to choose one among these three because all are very reputed institutes. So, but how did you decide for TUM? What were the parameters?
Yeah. Initially I will start with Kedge. Kedge Business School was very good, and but the fees of Kedge Business School was too high. It was around 24 to 25 lakhs for a 2 year course, and I also specifically wanted to go to 2 years course because I come from an engineering background and I'm going into management. So I thought that I need ample amount of time to settle in, and that is the reason why I wanted a 2 years course. And if I take a 2 years course at Kedge Business School, then the tuition fee itself was around 24 to 25 lakhs.
Hmm.
And then I got the admission in KU Leuven. It was Masters in International Business, very much similar to Masters in Management.
Hmm.
So there, the tuition fee was around 6 lakhs per 2 years, both
Hmm.
first year and second year. And then I got in TVM School of Management here in Heilbronn,
Hmm.
and there was no tuition fee for TVM. And at the same time, the ranking of TVM was also better as compared to the previous universities, KU Leuven.
Okay.
So
Hmm.
ranking, and at the same time the affordability of the degree, and at the same time a program that actually matches for my background, because at TUM Masters in Management is a kind of program that has been designed only for people who have come from engineering and natural sciences background. So someone who has come from a bachelor's in business background cannot apply for masters in management at TVM, because they
Okay.
need someone who has specifically come from an engineering background, and they just want to upgrade the engineers with management knowledge. That is the kind
Okay.
of program that they have.
Hmm. Okay, Ajay, is job experience required for getting admission in Master of Management Technical University Munich?
No, job experience is not required. For any masters of management course in Europe, job experience is not
Hmm.
directly after bachelor's. They can continue with masters.
Hmm. So we know there are public universities, reputed public universities like Technical University Munich. Let me ask you a question. Uh, are all technical universities offering tuition free courses? Like Technical University Munich, you are getting no tuition fee in this. So is this for all the courses in Technical University Munich, and for all other public universities also there is no tuition fee, or what is the situation?
So, speaking specifically about Technical University of Munich, there is tuition fee that has been introduced for international students. It is not very high and it varies very much according to the program. For example, if you take a master's in management in Heilbronn campus, there is no tuition fee. If you take the same course in Munich central campus, then there is a tuition fee of around 4,000 euros per semester.
Hmm. Okay.
Similar program but different campus.
Mm-hmm.
And at the same time, if you go for an engineering course, again, the tuition fee might range from 2,000 euros per semester to 6,000 euros per semester in TVM. So
Mm-hmm.
it all depends upon the kind of program we choose and the campus we choose. And at the same time, speaking about different public universities in Germany, still in many of the public universities, the courses are tuition free. Some universities I have heard in the state of Baden-Württemberg have started to charge a fee of 1,500 euros per semester for students, only for international students coming from non-EU nations.
Okay.
Apart from that, I think in most of the public universities, still the programs are tuition.
Mhm. Okay, so Ajay, let me ask you, you are going to masters in management course. So somebody who's interested in management kind of courses, tell me, what are the other options for him? Like you must have explored a lot of options from Brazil to France to Germany. Please give a glimpse of this entire bird eye view. If suppose have done my engineering and now I'm looking for opportunities in management, and please keep in mind that okay, I don't want to spend a lot of money. I don't have a lot of money. I want to make it, low budgeting thing, but at the same time, not compromise with the quality or ranking of the university. So, what are the options for students?
So, management is a very famous subject, especially in France. So, there are so many B schools in France. Maybe the top 10 out of the top 20 B schools either come in US or either in France. So, in UK as well. UK is another destination for B schools.
Okay. Mm,
So, in France, there are many options available, but if you are not targeting for some elite institutions like HEC or NCR
mm,
for management, then I think
mm,
in France also there are some public universities which will provide you affordable options. One of the examples is Toulouse School of Management.
mm,
And apart from France, the other option we have is KU Leuven in Brussels. KU Leuven, and there is another university called Ghent University,
mm,
uh, and one more university in Antwerp. There are so many options available in Belgium as well,
mm.
and then in Germany as well. In Germany, there are private institutions available like Frankfurt School of Management
Okay.
and Finance, and another there is WHU as well
Mhm, mhm,
in Germany. And then
mm,
public universities like TUM, FAU also has an MIM program.
mm,
And then there are some universities of applied sciences as well, which provide MIM degree degree opportunity.
Okay, and Ajay, now coming to the expenditure. So, for 2 years of masters in management, there is no tuition fee, but I'm very sure that you have to block some amount there, and your living expenditure is there. So please tell us more about that. How much is the amount to be blocked in this thing? How much is the total cost which will be incurred? So suppose I'm a student who is planning to go for masters on management in, let's say, Germany, and suppose I'm planning that okay, if I get no tuition fee course, I'll go there. But still, without tuition fee also, I'm to incur some budget I need to have. So how much that budget is required for 2 years?
So, blocked account is a very common procedure for universities in Europe. While when I received the acceptance from KU Leuven in Brussels as well, they also
Okay.
suggested me to take a blocked account. And here in Germany as well, blocked account is compulsory. And for blocked account, currently, on an average, you can say that it is around 12 lakh Indian rupees per year that has
Mm,
to be blocked. Every year, they will pay you 1 lakh rupees into your
mm.
account once you
Every
reach.
month. Mm,
Yeah, every month. Every month they
mm,
will pay you 1 lakh rupees.
mm, mm,
So for that, you have different options. Either you can finance yourself if finances are available, and if not, bank loans are available. And in different kind of banks, different interest rates are there. So sometimes I've heard that even SBI provide lower interest rates for the students who usually come from elite institutions if your university ranking is good. And if it comes in the top 100 QS university rankings, then you might also get a subsidized education loan.
Hmm.
So many options are available for financing as well. So I don't think it would be a really
Hmm.
big problem.
Okay.
And
So
at the
so when
same
you
time,
approach.
even if they want to cover the expenses, they can also go for alternative options like doing part-time jobs during their studies. Or there are many scholarships options also available like DAD or Deutschland Stipendium in Germany.
Mhm. Okay, so I'll come to that again, Ajay. But I have a query. I have a confusion in my mind that you normally block 11,000 euro, that is 1 year expenditure in the account. But your course is 2 years. So why universities only ask you to block 1 year's amount, not a 2 years amount?
Actually, I am also not clearly aware about this, but the usual usually they ask for only 1 year, and then you have to renew it for the next subsequent year.
Okay, so can I
Yeah,
share my understanding to this? I got from other candidates.
yeah,
So
sure,
my
please.
understand that is, Ajay, maybe it will help you. Second year students normally get internship, and internship may they earn good. So
Yeah,
by the second year they need to, because purpose of the university is like you are able to meet your expenditure, and the trend there is quite normal. I mean, they know that second year internship students are going to earn money, so there is no need to block the amount money in your account. Only first year is going to be more critical, where you may not have source of income. Having said that, Ajay, I was interacting with one of my students other day who is pursuing his course in RWTH, again another public university of Germany, and he could fetch research assistantship in the very second semester, not first semester. He focused on studies, but in the second semester he approached the professor and he could fetch some research assistantship. So that was not as high as thousands of euros, but a couple of hundreds of euros. But that eventually reduced his budget. So whatever budget he thought, like 11,000 euro, or we are going to spend that. So typically he reduced that also, and he was quite confident that it will be reduced to 5-6 lakh rupees only from my blocked amount, and not more than that, because I'll be earning the rest. And the second year, when the moment second year starts, as you rightly said, that you can fetch jobs also outside. If you know basic level of German language, then obviously you get jobs also out there, and that is what the international students do, and that is quite popular method there in Germany, and the authorities are well aware about this. So I think they ask you only to block 1 year amount. But I have not heard any student saying 2 years का amount block करने को बोला है. Only 1 year का amount is to be blocked. And the second thing I came to know from one of my students, that the moment he approached some bank, not public but private sector bank, and when they saw the QS ranking of the university, they gave him collateral free loan. Well, okay, no, nothing is required. You're going to very reputed universities and will charge the moment you get a job, you will do that. So amount, I mean, if you get selected in these kind of universities, then this particular, blocked amount should not be the reason for you not to join the course, because it's a very prestigious course. Now I come to the course directly, Ajay. I'm sure you have done a lot of now, analysis of this course which you are going to join, Masters in Management. Please tell us about this course, and what specifically I'm interested to know is what subjects you are going to study. I mean, we know so many latest subjects nowadays, and how we are going to proceed in this, and what are the opportunities, job opportunities after this.
yeah. So for masters in management, my course is for 2 years. So in the first and second semesters, mostly it would be compulsory courses. There are no electives available. So since all the people from different backgrounds from engineering and natural sciences, everyone will be brought onto a common platform with common understanding about accounting, finance, marketing, sales, supply chain operations, and everything. Basics about how a business operates or a business functions. And then in the third semester, you can choose your specialization, either if you want to go into finance or you want to go into marketing or HR, human resource management, or supply chain. Or else we can also choose electives like which are only available at TUM, like management of family-based enterprises or digitalization of businesses. So these are the new and emerging fields in management.
Okay, and yeah, please
And
go ahead.
in final semester, it's master thesis as usual.
अब जॉब के बारे में, प्लेसमेंट के बारे में, कि जॉब कैसे लगेगा और कैसे। हाँ।
So as you said that people usually opt for internships as soon as they complete their 2 semesters of first year. So there is this culture in Germany where work student options are available. Work student options are where a person gets a part-time contract in a multinational company like SAP or Adidas or Alliance, where they will be working on the current projects in the company, and they will be getting a handful of salary. So it is just like an internship. So rather than doing some part-time jobs outside, you are directly working in a company. So this is one opportunity where you could network with a lot of people. The other opportunity you have is through career fairs. And for management degree, especially, there are some events like business games. Usually in TUM also we have a business game in October. So
Mm,
where the industries in the nearby area or locality come to the campus, they will present their problems to different teams, and they have to provide the solutions. So that is another opportunity. So there are many opportunities, but what I personally feel is that there is no such kind of placement things in Germany as we have here in India. So
mm,
all the efforts we have to put collectively in,
mm,
especially in networking, in
mm.
upskilling, and at the same time German language as well.
Okay. So I was also told, Ajay, by one of the students who recently got into the job, he could convert his internship into, some job opportunity. So he told me that, sir, the moment you approach some company, they're very positive. I mean, they just see your skill. If it is suitable to their requirement, then they give you very positive response. Unlike in India, that approaching some company directly may be difficult, and that is the requirement. There is a need. There is a need of some placement cell in the college. But in Germany, it
Yeah,
is not like that. You approach, you go to some job fair or something, and then you just, if you have skill, you will get the opportunity. Now,
yeah.
my next question to you, Ajay, is this course, Masters in Management, is this course suitable for particular branch of engineering students, like you are from metallurgy background or from mechanical background? Or is it like, are you having any idea, like, who are going to be typically your classmates from which backgrounds?
Mostly engineers from various backgrounds. It doesn't matter in which field you have done your engineering. They just need people who have come from engineering or natural sciences as well. Someone who has done in bachelor's in mathematics or physics, something that is
Mm,
related to science, and who
mm,
doesn't have any business background. So it is specifically for those people. But it not every college actually has this requirement. For example, if we go to KU Leuven
mm.
and see their masters in international business program, that is not a requirement that you have to be only from the engineering.
Okay. Mm.
So it is only
And
specifically for TVM.
okay. And very relevant question from the students comes is, I'm a fresh graduate. I have not any job experience or something. Can I also, do I also stand a chance? And if yes, can you quantify, like, in the class of 10 students, how many from job experience background, how many freshers? If any rough idea.
I don't actually have any such kind of statistics for TVM MIM program, but I could say that freshers can definitely apply because
Okay.
what I have particularly observed with the public universities is that they have a particular criteria, and if you pass that criteria, you will get admitted. Even they
Good point.
have given some particular weightage. For example, if you have written GMAT, what is the weightage for your GMAT score? And what is the weightage for your CGPA? If you have passed that particular criteria, that is sufficient. And work
Okay.
experience is
Mm,
not a criteria. There is no weightage
mm,
for it. So I
mm.
don't think that would affect their chances of getting admitted into a good university.
Okay.
Especially
Now,
if you are
Ajay,
going for MIM. For MBA, it's a different case again. For MBA, minimum 3 to 5 years of work experience is mandatory.
yeah. So Ajay, now coming to very, very relevant point, and that is what you just started. That is criterias. So please tell very clearly, like, if I'm a listener, thinking, I'm planning to go for masters in management in technical university Munich. So what criterias do I need to fulfill as far as CGPA is concerned, or some exams are concerned, or what is required?
So first is IELTS. You should at least have minimum 6.5 to 7
Right.
bands, and then and then GMAT is compulsory, and then your CGPA. So it all depends upon your GMAT and CGPA. At the
Mm,
same time, your background. They will see the
mm,
number of credits that you have obtained in engineering,
mm,
and at the same time, they will also check your motivation letter
Mm.
as well.
Okay.
So they will also ask the reasons why you are applying for this program,
Mm.
and what are your future goals, what do you want to obtain from this program, everything.
Okay. So Ajay, when you said GRE, is GMAT also equally required? I mean, useful?
No, no, actually I said GMAT. GRE is not an option.
Okay. GRE is not
So
option at
only,
all, huh?
no, no,
Mm.
no. GMAT is
Only GMAT
mandatory
is
for
required.
this.
And what is the score in GMAT which is required?
In GMAT, 585 is the minimum score. But again, the more you score, the more points you will be getting in the selection process.
Okay. Mm.
So that is
Okay. And you said CGPA. Can you mention any minimum, cutoff for that? Safe CGPA.
minimum cutoff around 7 to 7.5 is sufficient. But here also the
Okay.
same thing. The more CGPA you have, the better points you would be getting in the admission.
Mm. And what is the relevance and the significance of your very good CV and motivation letter in this?
CV and motivation letter doesn't have any criteria, but at the same time, it's just like initial screening. They
Mm.
will see whether the candidate actually fits for the program or not, and if it actually fits for the program, if he is eligible, only then they will go towards your CGPA and GMAT. And if you also pass that, then you will get
Mm.
admitted into the.
Okay. So, Ajay, you were applying in different management programs, masters in management programs across the globe. Can you suggest some courses where GMAT is not required? Because, many students are afraid of GRE, GMAT. So,
Yeah,
suggest
yeah.
some option where IELTS is okay, but GMAT, GRE, I'm not to write.
So if they
Maybe,
want to go to
yeah.
France,
Mm.
like Kedge Business School or Neoma Business, in
Mm.
Kedge, I don't think that they have asked my GMAT score, but I had an interview. They had an interview
Mm.
process. There was a professor who took my interview, and the topic was around the BRICS summit in Russia.
Mhm. Okay.
So yeah, it was a really good interview, and I have cleared the interview, so I got
Mm.
the admission.
Mm.
But in KU Leuven and in TUM, GMAT score was mandatory,
Mm.
and there were some public universities in France which does not require GMAT score. So if you want to
Mm.
go get into French public universities, then GMAT is not required. And at the same time, in Germany as well, not every public university requires GMAT score. For example, if you apply in Fulda University of Applied Sciences, GMAT is not required. But if you want to get into TUM or FAU, then GMAT is required.
So this Masters of Management program is in almost all public universities, or and is in the same name or different names for this course?
So it is almost available in every public university. Sometimes it's not masters in management. Sometimes it's masters in marketing. If someone is really interested in marketing, they want to directly get into specialization and don't want to necessarily go through all the functions of a business, then they can go for masters in marketing or masters in supply chain and logistics.
Mm.
So such kind of specialized masters are also available, but for them again they need a prior background. For someone who have come from a BBA background, bachelor's in business administration, they can get into that. For engineers, it's really difficult to have a large amount of options in public university. In private, many options are available,
Okay.
but in public, there are limited options available. Especially if they come from engineering background, if they have some commerce background or business background in their bachelor's, then it is really easy for them to get into.
Okay. So Ajay, we know there is a domain STEM, science, technology, engineering, mathematics. Many of my students are BSc in physics, BSc in chemistry, BSc in mathematics, and that is a 3 years program, not 4 years program.
Yeah.
Many of my students who are B Pharma, 4 years program, MBBS, BDS, more than 4 years program. Can they also pursue this masters in management program?
Yeah. I don't know especially about natural sciences. If their program actually comes under the field of natural sciences, like physics, right? So definitely they can pursue this master's in management program.
The question is 3 years program, like BSc
No,
mathematics.
three
Suppose
years
I've done
program also
BSc.
works. It doesn't matter whether it's a 3 years program or a 4 years program. That
So
doesn't
you're
say
sure
that.
that for masters in management, whether you've done undergrad in 3 years or 4 years, does not matter, right?
Yeah, it does not matter because even in TUM they have a bachelor program which was only for 3 years,
Three
and
years,
then they go
okay.
for a master's. So it doesn't matter whether it's a 3 year program or.
Okay. And now, Ajay, please throw the light on the timeline. Now we are sitting here, 10th of September. I'm interacting with you. So, for if I want to join 2026, what is the perfect timeline? How should I proceed?
So for France, it is better to start from November.
Okay,
KU Leuven applications also starts from November, maybe around November. So you
okay,
can apply for KU Leuven as well. And the results usually you will receive it by the end of December if you apply early.
okay. Hmm.
But for public universities in Germany, they have different timelines for different universities. For TUM, it starts in April, so
Okay.
it starts very late. So it is better that you apply it on the first day or the second day itself, so that you will get it in the first 1 month. Or else, even if you go, I mean, even if you apply a week late, then
Mm,
it will get stretched by 2 to 3 months, and then it will be a problem for visa as well. Because now I'm seeing
mm,
most of my friends struggling to get a visa before arriving in Germany,
mm.
because the semester starts from October and now they are waiting for the visa. It's only
Okay.
20 days, right?
Okay. So technically, university you said April. France you said November. That is, applications will open up.
Yeah.
What about other part of the world, like maybe Brazil, as you were saying?
It's not Brazil, it's Brussels. It's in Belgium
Brussels.
only.
Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Brussels. KU Leuven actually has two campuses. One is in Leuven, other is in Brussels. So the management
Okay.
school is in Brussels.
Okay. So what about other
Yeah.
technical university Munich's and other than technical university Munich?
Other than technical, if you apply for FAU
Okay.
Nuremberg, then it starts in around February or March. Fulda
Okay.
University of Applied Sciences also started that time. So we can go into the website of that university and search for
And
it,
we can
because
find out.
it's
Okay.
not a common deadline. It's really scattered for
Understood.
Germany. Different
Mm.
universities have different deadlines.
Okay, and that is the starting of the application. That means you need to start for your preparation of the GMAT and everything couple of months before that. So three,
Yeah, a
four
couple of months
more
before that.
months. So
Yeah.
suppose you want to apply in November, it's the right time that you should start now, because you have to work in September, October about your exams and all. You also mentioned one thing, that you should be the first or the second day you should apply. Why it is so?
See, the reason being, we will get our result earlier, and it will be easier to book our flights prior,
Okay.
and at the same time to get our visa early, because
Mm,
usually August and September is the peak time where many of the students apply for their visas. So the
mm,
waiting time for the visa will be high.
mm,
So if our
mm,
visa gets delayed and our
mm,
university classes start, then there might be a chance that we might initially miss some class.
mm. So Ajay,
So
as we see in India, irrespective of when you apply, suppose the application time is from 10th of September to 10th of October. So they will wait till 10th of October. Whosoever applied, then they will analyze everything one day, and the common result is declared for everyone on the same day. It is not that in these universities.
no, it is not that in these universities. Mostly, it is not in that. But there might be some universities, as you have said.
Okay.
But
Mm.
what I have experienced with TUM is that it's just on first come first serve basis. You apply first, you pass the criteria, then you are admitted.
Okay. So
If
can we
you
say
don't,
that the probability of getting admit is higher if you apply early?
it's not like that. But probability of getting your result earlier would be high.
Result is declared
The,
earlier.
yeah, or else the admission only depends upon the criteria. If you pass the criteria, you will get admitted, or else no.
But my
That's
point is this, Ajay, like typically, like when you are going for this class, how many students are there in your class now?
I don't have
Any
a
idea about that?
specific idea
So,
as of now because I haven't
so by,
joined it, right?
yeah, what I'm saying is like someone who's very capable. Let's say they have 30 seats, who is very capable, but he applied very late. By that time, they've already given admission to all of the students. So that is difficult for me to understand. Like, unless until all the applications are on my table, how shall I compare? Which are the 30 candidates I'm to choose?
To be honest, I don't know whether they will be having a limit or cap on the number of students
Okay,
they take in the public
okay.
universities in Germany, and that is the
Mm.
reason why we usually hear that the class sizes are really large in public universities as compared to private ones.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that is wonderful. So Ajay, that's all from my side. I wanted to ask all these questions. Anything which I must have missed and is worth sharing with the prospective students of Technical University Munich, Masters in Management.
Uh, it is not specifically for TUM, but for people who go to Germany. If they want to apply for Germany in 2026, so they might be applying for their visa in July or August. So try to give your IELTS only after July or August of 2025. because we usually think that the IELTS has a validity of 2 years, but for visa application it only has a validity of 1 year from now on. So
Okay.
that has been a problem for me. I got a call from the embassy that you have to reappear for your IELTS because your IELTS is older than 1 year.
That is a very, very relevant information.
Yeah.
So is this for Germany only or all the countries?
I don't know for other countries, but for Germany, yeah, it has started from this year, July itself. This rule has started from this year,
Okay. I
and it
forgot
has
to
been
ask you, was APS required in your case?
yes, APS. It was
Okay.
asked rightly during the time of application for the unit
Okay. Okay. So Ajay, that brings us to an end of this session. When is your session going to start in Technical University?
in October. I will be
Okay.
leaving by the end of this month.
Wonderful. So, Ajay, all the very best for your course. I'll certainly pop up again and try to know
Yeah,
more about the course once you are completed 1 year there. I think that is the right
sure.
time I get more, information about your course. Thanks a lot for your
Yeah,
time.
thank you.